increasing your tax return legally and ethically by doing something by December 31st. We're going to illustrate what that something is. What you're looking at now is a video recording of my screen. This is the software that I use for all of my clients, and we're going to illustrate in this tax software how this works. What I want you guys to pay attention to is this box, this blue box, the refund monitor, which shows you this person's adjusted gross income and their estimated return. And of course, this is a fictitious person. This is for educational purposes only. Everybody's situation differs. So on $35,000 of income, the estimated return for a single person filing head of household with 0 dependents is $1,401. And this is an electronic W-2. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get down to the business of showing you how to increase that legally and ethically. And just as a disclaimer, you guys can reference what I'm saying at the link below. This is the person that taught me. SandyBotkins.com is his website, and the other link is some of his YouTube videos. He is a tax attorney. He used to be an IRS auditor himself, and he used to actually train IRS auditors as well. So everything I'm saying, you can verify it with him. His videos will explain it as well. So this is not something I made up or even figured out on my own. I'm just sharing it with you guys. So the secret to increasing your tax return, or better yet, reducing your taxable income, and my job is to get this number here, the taxable income of $22,000, down to 0. And in most cases, that'll increase your refund. They're going to give you back some of what you already spent, in other words. So the secret is getting more deductions by having a home-based business. Now, if you don't have a home-based business, don't let that deter you. You definitely need to listen to what we're saying. We've already helped a couple of people out here on Facebook that reached out to us that didn't have home-based businesses. We did a free phone consultation with them. Shortly after that, they were set up in a home-based business. It was a legitimate home-based business that they can actually use to make extra income. Cost them $50 to set up, and we're not talking about some C Corp, S Corp, or LLC or anything like that. Okay? If you do have a home-based business, you definitely want to listen, because we're going to reveal some information at the end that will make the 5 minutes that you're spending worth it. So as a home-based business owner, what you're allowed to do is deduct things that you're already spending, or subtract things from your taxable income that you're already spending as deductions. So for instance, a home-based business owner gets to deduct rent payments, mortgage interest, property taxes, utilities such as lights, gas, electricity, phone bill, laundry, dry cleaning, meals and entertainment, vehicle mileage, vehicle service, vehicle maintenance, and a whole boatload of other things. That's just a few. So we've already filled in some numbers on this particular form. We've added in rent payments of about $1,000 a month. We've added in a little bit of travel. We've added in some meals and automobile mileage as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this sheet. Okay? It says here, did you materially participate in the operation of this business during this year? Well, I'm going to check yes, because what the IRS says is if you do not have a business right now and you start a home-based business before January 1 hits, the IRS will allow you to back capture 6 months worth of expenses, which are all those things I just named off. So this is all done legally, this is all done ethically, and this is what the IRS allows you to do. Okay, so I'm going to click yes, because this person was in what the IRS calls pursuit of profit. As long as you were in pursuit of profit, you can back capture those taxes, those expenses. Now we're going to activate that sheet. I'm going to tab off of here, and I want you guys again to pay attention to this refund monitor. $1,400 return because of all those expenses we just named. Now the return is up to $4,513. Not too bad, right? And I told you guys we were going to get this taxable income down to 0, or as close to 0 as possible. person's taxable income is now at $0. And that's how you rather increase your tax refund by lowering your taxable income. So again, if you don't have a home-based business, reach out to us. We can definitely get you set up. We've done it a few times this week with a few of you, my Facebook friends. If you do have a home-based business, reach out to us anyway. You may be missing some deductions. We do free phone consultations, and there is a business code that you should use as a home-based business owner that gives you a lot more leniency, which will allow you a lot more deductions. If you are a person that likes this, that is interested in this, but you feel like, well, I have a tax accountant, I have a tax consultant that does my taxes, and I want them to continue to do my taxes. I want to maintain that relationship. Well, you can keep that relationship. We don't necessarily have to do your taxes for you. We can put the paperwork together for you, give it to you to give to your tax consultant. And in some cases, this may be an opportunity where you can, and your tax accountant can put yourselves in a situation where this can be lucrative for the both of you as well as us. And we don't have time to explain that now. Get in touch with us. We'll go over that in more detail for you. So this is how your tax return can be increased legally and ethically. And again, check out the link below. Go to sandybotkins.com and go to his YouTube videos to verify what I'm saying. And we look forward to doing business with you guys.